Hollywood actors who were able to professionally draw a smile on our faces at times, and were also able to make us cry with them in dramatic and touching situations at other times. Each of them had a special charisma that made him an immortal role model for those wishing to become a professional actor. They presented us with films for more than a century that were able to inspire us and influence our lives, and were contemporary with all social, political and dramatic events. And they presented us with works that have become an addition to human history, from the best drama films, to the strongest romantic and historical films. They presented us with all kinds of cinematic categories, with which we shared our life journey. 10 of the most famous Hollywood actors who shone in the sky of international art. 1. Will Smith. A beloved star, of African descent, with a special charisma that attracted millions of his fans around the world. Newsweek named him Hollywood's most powerful actor in 2007. Will Smith's films are among the most awarded foreign films, the most important of which are Bad Boys, Gemini Man and I'm Legend. Will Smith has been nominated for 4 Golden Globe Awards, an Academy Award, and won 4 Grammy Awards. Will also won 42 different awards, and was nominated for 83 of them. Will Smith achieved great success by embodying the role of the genie in the movie Aladdin in 2019. It is the live-action version of the famous Disney animated movie, which was released in 1992. Former President Barack Obama stated that if a movie was made about his life, he would prefer Smith to play the role that represents his character. The Academy decided to ban Will Smith from attending its concerts and other events for 10 years, after he slapped actor Chris Rock during its awards ceremony. Smith slapped Rock at the Oscars last month after the latter made a joke about the hair of Smith's wife Jada Pinkett, who suffers from alopecia areata, which causes hair loss. Less than an hour later, Smith won the Academy Award for Best Actor, thanks to his role in the movie King Richard. The American actor apologized for his behavior and later resigned from the Academy. 2. Johnny Depp. A famous American actor and producer, he is considered one of the most important Hollywood actors among his generation, as his films achieve large numbers of followers at the box office. Johnny Depp has impressive performance skills as he has starred in nearly 100 films. All of them were characterized by difficulty and strangeness, which later enabled him to transform into characters that became audience favorites such as Edward Scissorhands and Captain Jack Sparrow. One of his most notable works is the Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He also played several experiences in the field of production, including films, Dark Shadows Mordecai. He is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the highest paid actor in the world, where his profits amounted to $75 million during 2010. 3. Brad Pitt. The handsome American star, one of the most popular Hollywood actors, was known for his roles in films such as The Legends of the Fall, Fight Club, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button and more. He has won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe. In 2007, Brad Pitt topped the Forbes list of best-selling faces. And Hollywood has placed Brad Pitt at number 1 on their list of the best dads in Hollywood. Brad Pitt was passionate about acting from a young age, so he left his university studies and began his artistic career at the end of the 80s of the last century to achieve his dream of acting. He excelled in the roles he played, and deserved to star in huge films that made him among the first-class stars in the world. 4. Robert Downey. American actor and producer, and one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. He was twice nominated for an Academy Award, as Best Leading Actor in 1992 for Chaplin, Best Supporting Actor in 2009 for Tropic Thunder, and was nominated more than once for the Golden Globe Award. Robert Downey's films varied between comedy, war and science fiction, showing his distinctive skill and unique talent in acting, such as Dolittle, Spider-Man and Iron Man. But his fans preferred his dark, strong, and mysterious roles, which he played from time to time, such as Sherlock Holmes, Tropical Thunder. 5. Leonardo DiCaprio. American actor, writer and producer, one of the most famous actors in Hollywood and the star of The Legend of the Titanic. He was famous in his early days for his handsomeness, which attracted many producers and opportunities to him, so that he could then impose his exceptional skills and global talent. He dazzled the world with his various films, the most famous of which are Inception, Shutter Island, The Man in the Iron Mask, Catch Me If You Can, and Gangs of New York, The Wolf of Wall Street. Leonardo DiCaprio won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2016 for The Revenant. It won him a VH1 Do Something Award nomination in 2010, for his contribution in the field of environmental issues. He was also appointed as the UN representative on climate change in 2014. 6. Tom Cruise. International actor and film producer, and one of Hollywood's brightest actors. His name has been associated with a large number of distinguished cinematic works that have a large audience around the world. Most notably the Mission Impossible film series, which is considered the most famous action film series in the history of world cinema. In addition to a large number of multi-categorized films through which he embodied various and different personalities such as Jerry Maguire, Magnolia, Top Gun, The Color of Money, Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise was very popular, and his films achieved the highest revenues, but Tom Cruise did not win an Academy Award even once, despite being nominated for it 3 times. 7. Anthony Hopkins. British actor, director and writer, 84 years old. His name was placed among the greatest artists in the history of cinema by the American Film Institute. Hopkins has appeared in more than 70 films, which emphasized his real and exceptional talent to become one of the most important Hollywood stars. We mention his most famous films: The Remains of the Day, Amistad, In Winter, The Mask of Zorro, Legend of the Falls, The Edge. Hopkins won 2 Oscars, his first for The Silence of the Lambs in 1992, and he won the second for The Father. Hopkins also won many awards, including 3 BAFTA Awards, 2 Emmy Awards, and the Cecil B. DeMille Award. His performance in The Silence of the Lambs garnered critical and public acclaim, making him one of the most famous screen villains of all time. 8. Denzel Washington. One of the most famous Hollywood actors, with a mysterious charisma that attracts you to follow his films full of drama, excitement and comedy. Washington gave Academy Award-winning performances such as Glory, in 1989 and Training Day, in 2001. In addition to famous roles in Malcolm X, in which he embodied the character of a Muslim leader in the United States of America. Denzel Washington, Lifetime Achievement Award, the highest film honor bestowed by the American Film Institute. 9. Tom Hanks. The American actor, whose star shone in the sky of world cinema, is the second actor to win the Academy Award for 2 years in a row for Best Actor. He also won an Emmy Award and 4 Golden Globe Awards, and one of the most important Hollywood actors throughout its history. Tom Hanks has achieved stardom in many critically acclaimed and popular films such as Forrest Gump, Castaway, and Gentlemen of Verona. Hanks' performance in Big won him the Academy Award for Best Actor and topped the box office charts. 10. Liam Neeson. Irish actor, who excelled in action and action films, his performance was not affected despite his age, and he continued to present action roles very professionally as a young man in the prime of his life, to become one of the best and most famous Hollywood actors. He has performed in many notable films that won many awards such as Taken, Schindler's List, Batman Begins, Seraphim Falls. Neeson was nominated for a Best Actor Oscar for his role in Schindler's List. He was also nominated for a Golden Globe Award and a BAFTA Film Awards for the 1993 films. Empire magazine included Liam Neeson among its 100 sexiest stars in cinema history and its 100 hottest stars of all time.